moving on to the next topic. It's a topic near and dear to Kirk's heart, so I'll let him start off talking about it.
I want to know why this is near and dear to my heart. Although I will say, I asked my wife the other day, you know what I'm saying? You think if I lost 15 pounds, I could go to the W? I did ask her that. And she was like, why lose any weight? You're going to be just backing them down all day. So, not to say there's going to be a transition anytime soon, but if there was, I'm going for that.
Eventually.
I'm going for that 200K. Like, I don't know if it's worth it though. Is 200K worth being fake transition? Because I ain't cutting shit off. I can tell you that right the fuck now. I'm still gonna be peeing standing up. Matter of fact, they might have to get another locker room because in the right locker room, some shit might go down. So man, stop playing with me. I'm still a nigga. But back to the topic. I apologize for being a nigga. Back to I don't know, bro. This was just you were 400. What is it? 462 as a man. I feel like wait, nah, bro. Because you've been a man. It say as a collegiate swimmer, you were 462, which kind of think of it, ain't that bad. It's terrible, but it ain't that bad when you think about how many swimmers there are. Like how many D1 universities we got, how many D2 universities we got. Like 462 ain't good, but you could be 1,000.
That is true.
And so for him to just switch over, and it's just like, bro, like, at what point do we just say no? Like, they need their own. They simply need their own category. Like, because it's not. I don't think it's very like when you think of the whole population. Like a lot of people are trans, but they need their own subgroup: men, women, trans. You can just put them all in there and let them go. If you want to trans, vice versa, which way you want to go. If you're a trans donkey, you need to be in this fucking this. I'm sorry, that was mad disrespectful. I might bleep that. But if you need to be in this subgroup, therefore it keeps every level like the playing field level. Because what are women supposed to do? Like even look at the fucking podium. This nigga's like a foot taller than number 2.
Yes. 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 I totally agree. And I was looking it up and people were saying, because people were talking and they were arguing, not for this, but in the past, that, when they transition, they stop getting, they take stuff to reduce their testosterone or reduce the creation of testosterone and take things to increase the estrogen. But the fact of the matter is, if you are past puberty, if you're in your 20s, then like all the testosterone in your system is already in your system. Like you can't remove it. So him, even if he did transition, even if he did all of those things, like it's different. If he did it before puberty, then he would have turned out a lot differently than what he looks like now. That man is built. I mean, that woman is built. So I don't under. He probably is. She is probably as big as me. And because look, like you said, look at the size difference. Like she is barely even fitting in the picture.
Hey, like, no trans hate, no nothing. I'd beat that nigga the fuck up. If that nigga approached me, I'd beat that nigga the fuck up. Like that should be the threshold. Like, honest to God, that should be the threshold when you talk about trans going into women's sports. If that person was aggressive towards you, what would you do? I'd put that nigga on a fucking t-shirt. Therefore, you need to be in your own league.
So let me ask you this: what if it was a biological woman that was the same size, same build, but you couldn't tell? What you doing now?
If it's a biological, the thing is, like, we are naturally stronger than women.
Yeah.
So I feel. How
would you know?
Huh?
How would you know that it was a woman?
Dick print.
What?
So I'm fucking with you. Like, I don't know, bro. It's. I feel like you can just kind of tell. Like when you look at somebody like that might be a nigga. Like there's a 90% chance.
Look,
I've met some butch ass women, and I've not thought one time that they were actually a man.
especially when they be like 5'3". Nah, but okay. I will say that right here, I don't share Kirk's views. I'm a pacifist. I don't do none of that. So if y'all want to get at somebody, get at him over there. Over here, we gonna be safe. No, I'm
Be a
joking.
pacifist.
No.
Run up, see what happened.
I'm a pacifist. Nah, but nah, I feel you. If somebody, so this leads me to something else, something that's totally off topic, but we gonna do a tangent real quick. On Twitter, I don't know if you've seen the fight in Taco Bell. It was like a dude. All right, so in the fight, it was a worker from Taco Bell, I think, and then a dude was trying to fight him. His dad was holding him back or whatever, some older man. And then he walked up to the dude from Taco Bell. Dude from Taco Bell picked him up, bam, slammed him, knocked him out. He was like, frozen. And somebody was like, why would you do that? He should have just restrained him. And then I said, restrain him? Like, how does he know that he would be able to restrain him? You don't know what that guy is on. You don't know what he's been studying. You don't know if he's in the right state of mind. You don't know anything about that. So if somebody's coming towards you, being belligerent, why would you sit there and just try to restrain them? You can get knocked out or killed. That makes no sense. And then he said, or she, they said, so you wouldn't want someone to, you don't want to treat people how you would want to be treated. I said, if I was mad at somebody, walking up to them angry, and they knocked me out, I deserve to be knocked out. If I'm trying to fight you and you fight me and beat me up, I got beat up. Like that's how it goes. Like
It's the rule, the law of energy or whatever that shit is. Like you get the same energy back. What are you talking about?
exactly.
So and the thing is, like I was thinking about this the other day. Your level 1 might be different from someone's level 1. Like I forgot who I was talking to, but it was kind of on the same premise. It was just like your first gear might be different from my gear. Your first gear might be 0 to 20. My first gear might be 0 to 10. So I snap easier or I go to the next level faster. So if you bring that same energy, like you can't tell me how to react.
No, I totally agree. And also, people would say, "Oh, what if it's a smaller person, a smaller human?" But there's a Nigerian proverb, and my mom used to say this all the time. Um, the fly shouldn't mess with the elephant. Basically, if you see somebody bigger than you, stronger than you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, why are you messing with them? And then you're gonna be upset when you play stupid game with stupid prizes. I just don't get it.
Can I make my own African proverb, or it don't work like that?
Go ahead, make your own.
The elephant also shouldn't mess with the fly when the fly got the blicky on. That's all I'm saying. That's my own
But
reference.
if the fly has the blicky on, then the fly is then the elephant.
Oh, okay. Big bars.